Hi, you joined me on, well, not the nicest day, but do you know, I really needed to get out for a run, and I thought, hey, why didn't you come along? Oh, it's so good to get out. I've actually had a really busy couple of weeks with work and other things going on at home, and I just haven't been able to get out running. Now, I did manage to get out cycling last week, but really it's been nearly 3 weeks since my feet hit the pavement, and I'm starting to miss it. Mind you, my legs are aching already, so maybe my body hasn't missed it. It's mad really, because this time last year I was running 3 times a week, probably cycling twice a week, and swimming some mornings. In some ways I was the fittest I've ever been, and this year I'm lucky at the moment if I'm getting out once a week to run, and if I'm really lucky, getting out once a week and having a cycle. It's kind of soul destroying. I mean, not a permanent situation I hope, but I'm self-employed, and there's many other people who lead busy lives will know. It's sometimes hard to prioritise the things that are for you personally and not the things that your family needs, and you know, you got to do what you got to do. What I needed to do was slip out for a run. I haven't got long, but I'm very lucky that I live in quite a rural area. We've got access to all these great places that are just a sort of stone's throw from where I am. So important to grab the opportunity to get out when you're busy, because if you miss it, you never know when the next one's going to be. I missed a run 3 weeks ago or so, and it never occurred to me it'd be 3 weeks before I'd be able to get up and get my feet on the pavement again. I do worry about idling for too long. As someone who's spent their whole life really out of shape and unfit, I do worry about slipping back into old habits. And it is so easy to slip back into old habits. I've noticed this week I've eaten a lot more rubbish than I normally would. My sleep pattern hasn't been great. To be honest, I've just not been really looking after myself. To me, that's sort of my own little cue to get off my bum and get out and get some exercise, even if it's not particularly convenient to do it. Oh, the route from my place up here is just one big hill, about two and a bit miles long. It's quite difficult to just get out your front door and then just immediately start running uphill for 2 miles. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening on Saturday night. Most people are thinking about going to the pub, I'm sure, but I'm way too boring for that. So I figured I'd come and have a little bit of a wander around one of the clay pits near where I live. Cornwall's full of clay works. It was our biggest industry for so long. English China clay was an absolutely phenomenal industry in this county. It quite literally changed the landscape of it, and scarred it for that matter, as you'll see. We're quite lucky because some of those old clay pits now form these lovely little nature reserves and trails, and the original owners have opened them all up to the public. Well, the safe parts anyway. English China clay, or kaolin, still is one of the most prized natural mineral resources worldwide, and it's used in so many products it would take me longer to name them than you've got hours left in your life. And some of the best quality product came from right here where I'm stood at Carludden Pit. It's hard to imagine as I stand here now that this was once an absolute bustle of machinery and explosions and water monitors, dynamite. The clerics themselves may be long gone, but they've still left us with another fantastic resource, and that's these trails themselves. And because there are so many sites, the lattice work of trails that's now formed across the county is quite unbelievable. It's a phenomenal distance you could cover. I don't think I'd have enough years in my life actually to run them all. It's insane to me to think that just how much of this was dug out by hand and quite literally shoveled up those hills by men in carts. It's quite lovely really. A weird blend of man-made and Mother Nature. Now that nature's reasserted itself, most of the pits have become sort of shallow lakes. And it's not unusual to see things like deer and birds of prey. It really is very nice and also very unique. Like, I know I'm in danger of sounding like a broken record, but Cornwall is just such a beautiful county. And even here, there aren't many places that give you views like this. I mean, that really is something else. Everything from the Blackhead right out to Foy, all in one panorama. And this view is particularly special to me because it's my view, it's my home. It was just so nice to come out today, and that little trip up that hill just made it all worth it, you know? It's about getting out and seeing the world that I'm missing out on by being locked away indoors. Even if, like today, I literally only had half an hour to do it, we all let a lack of time become an excuse. Sometimes you just got to force yourself out the door. Some of my best runs have been had when I have least wanted to go out, if I'm honest. And today's no exception. I've had a busy day. I've still got a few things left to do this afternoon, but you know what? Now I've been out, I don't mind. It's just been so lovely. It's actually been really uplifting. It's easy to fool yourself that you're a million miles from civilization on these trails until you get near the edges and you realise you're in the middle of a housing estate, really. Anyway, I guess I'd better head home. Cheers for coming along. It's been nice. Until next time.